Hey guys, welcome back to Just Piddlin Barbecue. Today we're going to be doing a bacon weave fatty, but we're going to do it apple pie style, right here on Just Piddlin Barbecue. Alright guys, today we're doing an apple pie inspired bacon weave fatty. Basically it's a sausage roll stuffed with whatever you want to stuff it with. Now a lot of people do cream cheese and jalapeno, but today I want to do something different and add a little sweetness to it by using some apple pie filling. And so that's what we're going to do today. The first step in this is to do our cream cheese and apple pie mixture. So that's what we're going to come up with first. So I've got a bowl right here and I've got some cream cheese that has been softened up a little bit, and so I'm just going to put it in the bowl. Put our cream cheese in the bowl, came right off the wrapper. And now we're going to add 20 ounces of apple pie filling. Now if you didn't want to use apple pie filling, you could use just regular fresh apples and dice those up. But I wanted to go with an apple pie filling today. So that's what we're going to use for that. Now I've got my apple pie mixture and my cream cheese in here. And I'm just going to add a little dash of ground cinnamon in there as well. And now I'm just going to mix it up until everything's incorporated really well. I did kind of dice up the apples a little bit while they were still in the can. Just ran a knife through them because they were whole. But I kind of want the big pieces because they're going to break down a little bit when they're cooking inside of our sausage. So let me get this mixed up and then I'll bring you back. Alright, so now we've got our cream cheese mixture and our apple pie filling mixture combined together. And now I'm just going to dump it out on this plastic wrap and try to get it right in the middle. Just like so. And then I'm just going to kind of form it to make sure that it stays in the middle, like a log shape, kind of like what we're going to be making. Alright, so now here's our filling mixture, and basically we're just going to take this and roll it really tight, try to get the air out, especially on the ends, and just kind of roll it all the way through, and then pinch it on the ends, and then just kind of spin it. And that's going to be our mixture. Now I'm going to set this in the refrigerator while we get the rest of the ingredients ready, get the smoker going and all that, and let this tighten up a little bit, let that cream cheese solidify again, and that's going to help us put it in our sausage. Alright, the meat mixture for this fatty is just going to be ground pork sausage, and I got this pork sausage from Mike's Meats here in Claxton, Georgia, and that's where I get all my Boston butts and stuff like that, my chicken wings as well. And they have this sausage down there. Now usually it's in the casing, but they also sell it without the casing, so that's what I got. I got a pound of hot, and then a pound of the mild. 2 pounds of the mild. So 2 pounds of the mild, this is the hot, and 1 pound of the hot, and I'm going to kind of mix those together. And so that's going to be a total of 3 pounds. When we mix this up, again, mix it up pretty thoroughly. The mild, I mean, it's still got a little bit of spice to it anyway, so I don't want it to be too spicy, because the glaze that I'm going to use for it is going to be a glaze that I got from one of my subscribers. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. Also this rub that I'm going to use, I'll tell you about that as well. Let me get this hot and mild sausage mixed together, and then I'll bring it back. The sausage mixture is mixed together, and now we're just going to dump it on this wax paper. And now I want to just kind of flatten it out and really get into kind of a square shape. about a ½ inch thick or so. And that looks pretty good. Doesn't have to be perfect. So Tim, one of my subscribers, he's an Instagram buddy and he's also a Watchman Stove buddy. He does a lot of stuff with the Watchman Stove. He goes by 67 model on Instagram. He sent me a package the other day with some all-purpose rub. Also sent me this rub, Payne County Rust, all meat seasoning. I'm going to try that on this fatty today. And then at the end, we're going to glaze it with a sauce that he also sent me. Over the Fence Farms, My Oh My Raspberry Habanero Sauce. And this looks really good. I think it's going to go well with it. And so that's what we're going to use today. But first, we're going to season the inside of this meat mixture. Give it a decent amount in here. It's going to be a lot of meat in this, so you can kind of put it on pretty heavy if you like. That's going to be good. And now we're ready to put our cream cheese filling in. Now here's our cream cheese mixture. I just got it out of the refrigerator. It has solidified some, but it's still not, completely solid, so keep that in mind. All we need to do though is make sure that it gets dumped right in the middle of this sausage and we'll be good to go. I'm just going to open up the ends a little bit, put it right here in the middle and roll it over and then peel this plastic wrap off. And that's all we needed. And now, just make sure we form it really good. Flatten it down a little bit. And now the challenge begins with rolling it up. I had this stuck just so it wouldn't roll on me with some freezer paper. Now we're just going to roll it and form it. Trying to keep it as tight as possible while you roll it. And some may squeeze out, but that's okay. You just want a big round log when it's over with. Make sure the seam stays down so your filling doesn't pop out. So now all we got to do now is transfer that over to our bacon weave. Alright, now, so here's your meat loaf, if you will, your fatty. Now, a couple of tips. You're going to have a seam at the bottom, and depending on your mixture, like I use that pie filling, you can see a couple of pieces of apple on the bottom that were starting to stick out. So if you pick your sheet up and roll it back over, that seam will be on top. And then just pinch the meat all the way down and seal that seal right there, that little crack. And then pinch your edges on your ends, pinch those solid so that everything is sealed. So now it's nicely sealed. We got it off of that other piece and put it on this parchment paper, and just so it looks a little better for the camera. But now we're going to roll it over and get it on our bacon weave. Now I'm just going to place it right here, grab this edge, and then begin to roll. And then there we go. Again, try to make sure that it's going to fit. The good thing about the bacon is it stretches a little bit. So hopefully I'll be able to stretch this bacon around the edges on the ends, and it'll cover it really well. So now let's roll our bacon over. And then hopefully I can keep rolling it. I'm going to lay this back out here, so I know it's going to go over that. And keep rolling, keeping it tight if you can. and roll it on over. And there you go. Now I'm going to use this piece to roll it back over so I can see my seam and do some work on that seam. But really it looks pretty good. You just want to make sure that bacon seam is nice and closed. But yeah, it looks pretty good. You'll want that seam to be at the bottom before it's over. I like the way that looks. Scoot it this way a little bit. Now I want to roll it back. That's going to put that seam on the bottom. Just like that. And there we go. Now, I've got some stretching to do to get it over the edges. If it'll stretch. I might have to add a piece or two. But you just got to do the best that you can with it. That's probably about as good as we're going to get. Still pretty good though. I'm liking the way it looks. Now, for seasoning, I'm going to season the top once again with the Payne County Rust. Give a good coating on all the sides. And then we're going to start up the smoker. I'll be cooking on the Chimp today. And I'll bring you back when we're ready to get it on. Alright, we've got the Chimp up to temperature. I'm cooking at 300 degrees today, and I've got it on mode 2. I want to get plenty of smoke on it, so that's what we're doing. Also, another tip, if you have more of a fatty than you have that your bacon's gonna cover up, what we did is we just cut it off, any of the extra. I just rolled it up into a softball size ball, wrapped it in some extra bacon, and so that's going to go on there as well. So we've got the little baby fatty, and then we've got the daddy. So both of those are going on. 300 degrees. Go ahead and get these on. Cooking on the Chimp today. I put these on a little baking rack. Okay. Make it easier to load and unload. I'm going to put that right on. And I'm going to attempt to put this one on top. Hopefully it's going to be enough headroom in there. Looks like there's going to be just enough. Nestle him right in there. Close the lid and let it go. We'll see you back in a little bit. Alright, I just checked the temperature. We're around 155 degrees internal. Now I got to be honest with you, the little small one that we put on there, it's gone because it got ready earlier. We got hungry, and it was absolutely amazing. But I'll save the rest of that for the taste test. But now we're getting ready to glaze, and this is going to be with that raspberry habanero sauce. Now, I do have to admit that we've had a little blowout on the end right over here, but that's okay. We're going to roll with it. Beautiful color with this glaze, and we had it on that other smaller piece, and it was phenomenal. Great color. I think this would be great on some ribs too. Raspberry habanero. Smells amazing. And with this heat, it's going to make that glaze get nice and tacky. And really with that little blowout on the end, that's just a result of not having enough bacon to wrap around the ends. But you live and learn, it's still going to eat, I promise you. Alright, we're going to close it up for about maybe 15 minutes, and then it'll be time to take it off. All right, I'm gonna check the internal temp with my ThermalWorks thermal pop. Just checking the internal temp. Yeah, we are way done. We're 174. Really only need to be about 165. That's 175. So we are no doubt about it done. Go ahead and shut the Chimp down. Did outstanding today. We did it on mode 2. So now let's try to get this thing off without any disasters. Bring it to the front. Perfect. And there you go. Alright guys, so here it is. Turned out amazing. And just to top it off, I'm going to drizzle a little bit more of this raspberry habanero sauce over the Fence Farms. Thank you, Tim. This stuff is amazing. We're going to drizzle a little bit more right across the top. Love that stuff. Now we're going to give it a taste test. Again, I apologize, but I tasted that other one a little bit a while ago. Me and Brandy both did. Amazing. Beautiful color with that sauce on it. Right off the bat, you get the sausage, obviously, a little saltiness with the bacon, but then it's cut with the sweetness of the apples, the apple pie filling, and then the raspberry habanero comes in, a little sweet but a little heat. You've got a little bit of everything in this. Creaminess from the cream cheese, amazing. And that rub, Tim, thank you for the rub and the sauce, amazing. Give this a try. There's going to be times during every cook, sometimes when things don't go perfect, like that little blowout on the end right there with the filling. It's no big deal. You scoop it up, you move on, but these slices turned out perfect. That's just part of real cooking in your backyard. It's in a TV show. We're real people cooking real food. And that's why I wanted to do this channel. Give this a try, please. Subscribe to my channel. Comment. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget, I always have Amazon affiliate links in the bottom of all the products that I use on my channel. Just give those a look as well. You might find something that you need in your backyard. So anyway, thank you so much. Until next time, we'll be piddling. Hey guys, welcome back to Just Piddlin' Barbecue. Today we're going to be doing a bacon weave. Turned out amazing, beautiful color. And just to top it off, I'm going to drizzle